Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Boredom Busters. I'm Maddie Paul, joined by the wonderful, the one and only Perry Groten, as we give you some ideas and weekend activities and events to go to, whether you're looking for food, for some family-friendly fun, or just a way to give back. You know, we're going to give you all of those activities that you can do this weekend. Perry, how was your week? Are you getting sick?
Yeah, I think something's going around. I think it's allergies going around.
I think I have the bug.
It's ragweed season, so
that's the worst word ever. Like with all the pollen and the ragweed. That's a great point. Yeah, this week was kind of rough. I've been feeling kind of sick and sniffly, as I feel like most people have been. So I'm hoping by this weekend, since it's going to be gorgeous, like outside at least, that I can just relax, just go outside and do my thing. That's my goal. You got a goal?
Well, I'm just waiting for a killing frost to finally get rid of this. These allergies.
See, I feel that, but I don't like the cold too much. So, like, I'm really battling myself with that one. It's like, okay, do you want the bugs and do you want the sniffles, or do you want to wear a coat every once in a while?
Yeah,
I gotta choose.
We made it through the 90-degree heat. Now let's bring on some cooler weather at least.
Bring it on. I like how you think, Perry. Well, we have to wrap up this intro pretty quickly because we have a lot to get to for Boredom Busters today. And coming up next, actually, we're going to go outside with some pumpkin picking. Well, we're not going to go outside, but we'll tell you how you can be involved with some pumpkin picking when we come back on Boredom Busters. Welcome back to Boredom Busters. Let's get in the seasonal spirit of picking pumpkins and spending time outside, especially on a warm weekend like ours. Here's what you can do this weekend at the Country Apple Orchard. Here's a fall tradition that's ripe for the picking. Until the end of October, stop by Country Apple Orchard for tons of pumpkin picking, bagged apples, attractions, and more family-friendly fun. Amber's here with us at the digital desk to tell us more because, Amber, what don't you have? Like, really, you're
Good question.
It just keeps going. It keeps going. September was apple picking. I feel like that was kind of like the feature of that month. And now we're heading into pumpkin season.
Yes.
You have a lot?
We have a lot. We have, pumpkins, and our pumpkin display inside the store. But then you can also come, hop on the tractor, go out to our pumpkin patch, pick your own. So many to choose from, lots of colors, sizes, shapes.
Wow.
It's super exciting.
How has the growing year been for pumpkins and for apples?
It's been good. It's been wonderful. Our pumpkins look amazing. Our apples, we were blessed with another really great crop. You just never know what the length of the apple picking season is. So unfortunately, yes, we are done. But we had over 5 wonderful weeks, hundreds of people out, thousands of bags of apples went out the door. So great crops all the way around.
Looks like the pumpkins will be going fast too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We've got people in costume here. What is that?
Yes, so this weekend is also one of our themed weekends, probably one of our top favorites for the kids. Inside of our festival area, we've got superheroes and princess weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with Simply Ever After Entertainment, they bring out some characters for us, and the kids just love them. They greet them, they hang out with them, take pictures. So, it's a really fun weekend.
And what other kind of events are taking place for the rest of October?
Yeah, we're just really getting into the pumpkin picking out in the patch. We've got a couple other fun weekends out for you. We've got a Big Top weekend coming up, and just really celebrating the fall festival and being able to be outside in this great South Dakota weather with over 20 attractions and tractor rides and Ferris wheels and apple cannons. So lots of fun things.
Talk about those apple cannons. How do those work?
Yeah, they're a crowd favorite too. We've got 2 cannons. You basically get purchase an apple bucket. You get 5 apples. You stick in the cannon and you get to shoot. And we've got some fun things out in the range for you to shoot at.
So there is like targets that you have to hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Have you ever done like bobbing for apples?
No, I have not.
Can you imagine something like that?
Messy. So we'll stay away from that.
Watery, totally.
Yeah.
How is it like pretty easy to come up with some seasonal attractions to bring out to Country Apple Orchard?
We're always looking for new ideas, fun ideas. Every year, the guys come up with something. They're building something. This year, we have a fun little racetrack out there. We've got a couple of slides. We've got these tube tunnel things. So we're always trying to revamp. We kind of keep our eyes and ears open what people are looking for, but we try to spice it up every year for
Pumpkin
everybody,
spice.
So yeah.
What kind of crowds have you been getting?
We've had great crowds. We are so blessed we've got a ton of season pass holders. So over the years, we've seen families that are coming back year after year. But we're seeing, hundreds, thousands of people throughout our season. We're only open 9 weekends. And so we're just so thankful to be busy those weekends. So, yeah.
Mostly families, I would imagine.
Yeah, a lot of families come out. It's their tradition, whether they're apple picking or pumpkin picking or just the festival, or coming out for the food court and our food trucks or concessions. But a lot of date nights and a lot of groups come out. A lot of companies will host some company appreciation or employee appreciation parties out there. So it's just kind of something for everybody out there.
I've been lost in your corn maze before.
Yes.
And then I learned a trick from a friend while I was out there.
Yeah.
Maybe you know about this, Amber. If you stick to the right side and always choose the right, at some point you'll get out.
Is that
okay,
right?
well.
Yeah. I won't say whether or not we tested it at Country Apple Orchard and if it worked, but maybe some other people will have to go out and try it for themselves.
You didn't cheat and use GPS or anything like that?
Can you imagine my phone just like hanging it out everywhere? Well, Amber, we're wrapping up on time, but is there anything else that you think our viewers should know about coming out to Country Apple Orchard or about the Fall Festival?
Well, there's 4 weekends left. Amazing that it's flying by. We just are so excited for everybody to come see us and make memories with us. Our staff loves seeing all the kids. So yeah, come out and see us.
Perry, we going?
We should go.
Have you picked a pumpkin before?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I can. Those pumpkins are big.
They can be hefty, but we
Yes,
got to
they
find
can.
one like the size of our heads. I feel like
We've got wagons and helpers. We'll be good.
perfect.
You'll be
We're
fine.
set.
You'll be
We're
fine.
fine.
I'm more interested in the pies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Perry, always looking for the treats. Perry. Still to come, we're going to give you a fright, but through a historical lens. So find out more when we come back after the break here on Boredom Busters. Perry had to run away for a second. I guess it's getting a little too spooky for him right now. But the Sioux Falls State Theater invites you to grab your movie snacks for some frightening films. But don't cover your eyes just yet. You may have more fun than you think. And here to join us to talk about these frightening films is Allison with the State Theater in Sioux Falls. Allison, I have to start off asking right away, are you a fan of scary films?
I am. I love scary movies. I love being scared. And I love watching them at the State Theater because
same.
It's a historic building. I mean, just the atmosphere is so different than so many different places. So you come in and it's historic and it just sets the mood.
Yeah, and I got excited for everything coming up this weekend. Like I will say it right now, I'm a huge fan of the movie The Man Who Laughs, silent film.
Yes.
And like a lot of people may know or may not know about it, but like it's so cool when I see just walking by on Phillips Avenue and I see that the State Theater is bringing in something that maybe nobody has ever heard of before, like a silent film or even something classic that's popular right now, like Sinners. So what kind of range do you like to bring of movies to the State Theater?
Yeah, each week we like to curate something unique, something for everyone. And like in October, it's hitting those classics. It's something modern. And it can be like a cult classic, something that's celebrating an anniversary. There are so many things we take into consideration. But like you mentioned, The Man Who Laughs, it will actually be a restored 4K version of the silent film. But it's not silent. There is music, and that has also been restored. And there's a new soundtrack that was created by the Berkeley Silent Film Orchestra. So it's going to be truly amazing.
Oh, I was wondering about that, like if you guys would offer some music for that one or not.
Yeah, and it's built into the score,
Okay.
into the film, but it's going to be just amazing.
It must be really easy for you to find films this type of season, right? The
Yeah.
fall time or like
Yep.
Halloween time.
Yep,
Are you always looking for spooky things?
spooky things, but also like those thrillers and things that may not be a typical Halloween movie. Like we have all kinds of different things always coming up. So even with, looking at the Return to Oz coming up next week, that's something that might not be a typical Halloween movie, but it's definitely something for the season.
And so for maybe somebody who's never been to the Sioux Falls State Theater before, how would you like to describe that experience for someone who's walking right into the doors?
I think the experience begins when you're walking down the street and you see the marquee and you're like, we're going there for the movie. And when you walk in, it kind of teleports you to a different time. We have people scanning in your tickets and telling you, hello, are you excited to see the movie? And the audience and the patrons that come in, gather in the lobby, it's really fun. And then watching them come in to the theater, which honestly looks different every time you're going to come in because we curate sound and what's projected on the curtain and the lights. It's just a really well thought through process of that experience. So each person has a little different experience walking in and what they notice, but there's something new every time you walk in.
And it's always tailored towards that film that's being shown, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So cool. And what is the whole mission of the Sioux Falls State Theater?
Yeah, we're a nonprofit. We are an independent cinema, and our heart is in preserving the historic State Theater, the experience, and the building itself. So the main floor is fully restored for an amazing theatrical movie experience, but we still have to finish the remainder of the building. We would love to get the balcony completed, the mezzanine, and then there's a second and third floor. So our work is not done.
And then besides watching, obviously, great movies or eating wonderful snacks, is there other ways that the community can get involved with the State Theater?
Yeah, absolutely. We have memberships, and then usually during the week, we have private rentals available. So if you're interested in booking for a private rental, or your office or your nonprofit wants to show a movie and do some kind of talk back afterwards, that's what we're here for. We really want to support what the community needs.
I love it. We're wrapping up on time, Allison, but what else do you think our viewers should know about coming out to the Sioux Falls State Theater?
Yeah, it's October. It's a great place to celebrate the spooky season. We have something for all ages, whether it's Corpse Bride is this weekend, 20th anniversary showing of that. And just keep, follow us on Facebook and our website, SiouxFallsStateTheater.org, to see all of our upcoming programming.
Allison, thank you so much. I hope we won't be too frightened just yet. Just yet. But thank you so much for being here. And everyone else, stick around because Perry is reading his iconic list when we come back after the break. Welcome back to Boredom Busters. Favorite time of the day, favorite time to end out this episode, Perry. You have to read a bunch.
I got a lot going on.
And I can sit and dance. That's my part.
You do the dancing, I'll do the reading.
Sounds good. I'll DJ this up. Here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Right,
this is what you've been waiting for. The Festival of Bands in Sioux Falls features more than 24 marching bands from South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, and Nebraska. Activities start at 8:30 a.m. with a parade down Phillips Avenue in downtown. That's followed by the field competition at 11:30 a.m. at Howard Wood Field. The finals competition starts at 5:45. Get ideas for your next remodeling project during the Showcase of Remodeled Homes. You can tour remodeled homes in the Sioux Falls area from noon to 5 on Saturday and Sunday. A $5 punch card gets you into all of the homes.
Didn't you just do a story with them too, Perry?
Just did a story in one of the featured homes that are going to be part of the showcase, where they had remodeling projects in the kitchen and in the sunroom and in the outdoor patio down below. So you got a lot going on.
So
a lot to
fancy.
See. Such a beautiful home. It's worth it just to see that house.
Cool.
All right, the Sioux Falls Quilters Guild is hosting the Dakota Pieces Quilt Show at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. The hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday's hours are 11 to 4. Admission is $8. There'll be a Veterans Appreciation Quilt presentation at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. The Urban Adventure Center in Sioux Falls is hosting a day of play. Activities include a game room, wall climbing, and STEM activities from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The cost is $10.
Easy.
Yes. The New Directions Down Syndrome Association is hosting the Buddy Walk. Everyone is welcome to Paisley Park in Sioux Falls to celebrate those with Down syndrome. The walk begins at 10 a.m. and here's the clincher. Meteorologist Scott Munt will be the MC for that event.
Wow, he's leaving the house for
Leaving the
something
house.
good.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
it. Good for you, Scott.
Finally doing something good in the world. You're invited to hop aboard the pumpkin train at historic Prairie Village in Madison. Kids 12 and under ride the train to the pumpkin patch and pick a pumpkin for a $5 ticket. Accompanying adults and teens ride for $2. The hours are 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. New this year will be a vendor showcase with no admission to visit the vendor booths.
What do you think a pumpkin train is like?
Yeah, I don't know if it's I would imagine, I don't know if that's a train that takes them to a pumpkin patch or.
Oh, that makes more sense. I thought you would like ride a pumpkin.
Sort of like a Cinderella, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, there we go, in the carriage.
Yeah. Well, maybe that could be it too. Other pumpkin picking options include Country Apple Orchard south of Sioux Falls, Riverview Christmas Tree Farm near Canton, Cherry Walk Farms near Brandon. Purchase fresh produce along with other homegrown and homemade items at the Falls Park Farmers Market. It's open Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. through October.
I got to like cover your eyes for that one. I feel like you should have it memorized by now.
Yeah, we've been saying it every week.
And last week of October, I will cover your eyes.
Okay.
See if you can do it.
All right. We'll drop by AMC Collective in Sioux Falls to create your own black cats, spooky spiders, and witchy owls. The hours are 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sundays hours are 1 to 4 p.m.
Spooky hours.
Yes, it is. The Tea Historical Society is hosting a craft and vendor fair from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Tea Community Center. There'll be food served along with crafters and vendors selling their products and include holiday gifts. Proceeds will go toward repairs of that community center. Here's one I'm excited about. Spook and Sprint at the Trail of Terror is a 5K dash through the haunted woods at Leif Erikson Day Camp in Sioux Falls. The sprint gets underway at 7 p.m. It costs $30, and costumes are encouraged.
So what are you most excited about, the spook or the sprint?
More like the spook, I think. I don't know how fast I am at sprinting. I'd sprint away from the spooks, though.
Yeah,
probably.
maybe I would do that too. I'm too reactive. I always get scared if like a scare actor like comes at me. I would be a little reactive.
That'll get you running. That'll get your heart pumping. Wind your way through corn mazes in Kelloland. They include the Heartland Country Corn Maze southeast of Harrisburg, Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park in Sioux Falls, the Streff Family Corn Maze in Salem, Mazing Acres in Yankton, and the Back 40 Beef Adventure Farm near Pierpont.
And remember my tip, steer to the right.
Steer to the right,
And at some point you'll get out. Hopefully that works. We'll see. Everyone test it for me.
Get out hopefully before Christmas. Well, movies playing at the Historic State Theater in downtown Sioux Falls include Corpse Bride 20th Anniversary, rated PG, Sinners, rated R, and The Man Who Laughs, not rated.
You weren't here for this interview, Perry. I think it was too scary for you.
Yeah, I missed out on that. It's probably a good thing, too. The Man Who Laughs looks really creepy. It's from, I think it's an old silent movie.
It is. That's actually the one I'm most excited for, Perry.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It sounds like it. The Wells Fargo Cinedome and Sweetman Planetarium features T-Rex, Mars, The Ultimate Voyage, 321 Liftoff, and Wings Over Water. New in theaters this weekend, The Smashing Machine, rated R. And finally, the Stampede hockey team hosts their season opener at the Denny Sanford Premier Center against the Tri-City Storm. The puck drops at 6:05.
Have you ever played hockey before?
No, I can't even skate, and I'm a Minnesota native.
I was gonna say, come on. Oh, curling. Maybe curling's more your speed, huh?
Yeah, I've tried curling a few times. Yeah.
You don't have to skate for curling, though.
No, you
do
don't.
You?
No, just wear a good pair of shoes with good soles and good traction.
You don't want to slip.
No,
Not too much. You want that puck to slip. Or it's not even a puck. What is it? It's just
it's a stone. It's called a stone.
It is.
You slide it along and you get brooms to kind of push.
The sweeping thing.
Yep.
That's my top 3 sport, or it's in the list of top 3 that I would never try.
You would never try?
I would never try because I'm too scared I would slip. And I do hockey because at least like I feel like there would be a little bit more. It would be okay if I fell, but for curling, I don't think it'd be okay if I fell.
It's going to be a big sport in Sioux Falls later this year where they got the Olympic trials.
Oh yeah, maybe I should take that back.
Yeah, you better take that back.
Or now is a good time to go.
This is curling country. This is curling country.
My bad. All right, let's get into our Sunday events, Perry.
Okay, a little shorter list for Sunday. Here's what's going on Sunday. Gearheads will want to head to the WH Line Fairgrounds in Sioux Falls for the swap meet for classic cars, trucks, street rods, and bikes. The swap meet is taking place inside and outside of the Armory building from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission is $3, free for children 12 and under. American Legion Post 15 in Sioux Falls is hosting an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast. Serving time is 8:30 a.m. to noon at the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance. The cost is $8 for adults and $2 for children. The Hartford Area Chamber of Commerce is hosting a fall festival that includes an evening of shopping at participating businesses, along with face painting, hay rides, train rides, a petting zoo, and pumpkin painting. The festival begins at 4:30 p.m. and ends with fireworks.
Ooh, well, that's something new.
Nice way to wrap up the weekend.
No kidding.
The Premier Playhouse presents the comedy Noises Off. The performance is at 2 p.m. at the Orpheum Theater Center in downtown Sioux Falls. Tickets start at $18. The Palace Theater in Laverne, Minnesota features the film Downton Abbey, the grand finale, rated PG. Showtime is 2 p.m. Tickets are $8 for adults and $6 for children. And enjoy pro football action on KELOLAND TV. CBS Sports coverage begins at 11 a.m. Central Time with the NFL Today. That's followed by the Denver Broncos at the Philadelphia Eagles at noon.
Wow, that's it for the Sunday list.
That's it.
There really was. That was a short list. Oh,
Well, some of those events from Saturday are carrying over into Sunday, too.
that is a good point.
So there's still always a lot going on.
You gonna watch the NFL game?
I am going to be following the Vikings early Sunday morning.
Oh, they play in the morning?
Yeah, they're playing out in Europe.
Oh, they're still out there?
Yeah, they're still out there. They got,
What did they
got
do?
another game. They lost last week to Pittsburgh
know.
and Ireland, and now they got the Cleveland Browns, so we'll see how that plays.
Yeah, I watched that losing game last weekend. Too bad.
It was painful.
Got up early for that one too, but that's okay. I didn't watch the Packers game, but I heard that ended in a tie.
40-40.
Isn't that crazy that you can end NFL games in a tie?
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often.
No.
Once that does, then they start thinking about, well, let's change the overtime rules. We can't have this happen.
Let's change everything, and then
Yeah,
they just don't actually change anything at all. Well, Perry, that's all that we have, I think, for Boredom Busters. Anything you want to tell the viewers that you're going to be doing on your days off or on your weekend or anything?
On my weekend, I'll be working. You make sure to watch me on Saturday and Sunday mornings.
That's
on
right.
KELOLAND News. Yeah.
Straight up. That's what's
Yeah.
going to be going on. Perry will still also read the list right there if you forget what we just said now. So that's fine. But yep, Saturdays and Sundays. And this re-airs on 8 a.m. on Saturday on KELOLAND Plus. So have a great weekend, everybody. And until next time, enjoy your time.
Don't be bored.
We hope you busted it. Bye, everyone.